Elon Musk is shocked by Germany and his idea to manufacture vehicles with solar panels. In fact, this idea has been on the minds of German automotive engineers for over 70 years. However, the fact that we still don't have cars with solar panels is due to insufficient technology that has prevented their realization ever since. Although the objective is clear, that millions of electric vehicles are charged while they are parked or moving with the abundant energy provided by the closest star to Earth. This would mean a giant advance in the change of fossil fuels for those renewable. But it is not so easy, since man still has to solve equations and carry out more tests so that what is known to be possible in theory materializes in practice. The increase in the sale of electric vehicles around the world has been amazing. In fact, between 2020 and 2021, sales increased by 108%, which means that 6.75 million units were sold in the last year alone. 70% of these electric vehicles are fully electric, while 30% are hybrid. If we compare these numbers with those of 9 years ago, in 2012 only 125,000 electric cars were sold, which indicates that the growing demand forces the industry to solve the practical challenges of this type of vehicle. One of these challenges is easy access to charging stations. Another challenge is getting any of these units to charge up to 80% in 30 minutes, or in a couple of hours if the charging station isn't fast. In addition, it is also important to supply electricity to the stations that demand a charger with a power of 300 kilowatts. A sector of the industry proposes to dispense with charging vehicles, as most electronic devices are charged with a cable and plug. To do so, solar panels can be used. There are prototypes working in this way, such as electric vehicles that run on solar energy. Solar-powered vehicles have been around since the 1950s, when General Motors' William Kopp designed a small 15-inch model powered by an electric motor and 12 selenium photovoltaic cells. In 1962, International Rectifier designed a Baker vehicle powered by more than 10,000 solar panels. Nearly 2 decades later, Tel Aviv University built a solar vehicle that ran on 400 volts of electrical energy powered by solar panels. Its panels were on the roof and on the hood, and it barely reached 50 kilometers per hour, and its range was 80 kilometers. After the 1980s, universities around the world developed designs for research purposes or to power race cars, but none were designed to carry passengers. Solar-powered vehicles are gaining popularity due to their advantages compared to internal combustion vehicles and other electric vehicles. Solar vehicles run on clean, renewable, and sustainable energy, making them a great option for those looking to reduce their carbon footprint. Some of the most significant advantages of solar-powered vehicles will be discussed below. First of all, solar-powered vehicles are very quiet compared to internal combustion vehicles. This is because there is no engine that burns fuel and produces noise. Instead, solar vehicles use electric motors that are very quiet. This not only reduces noise pollution, but also creates a quieter and more pleasant environment for drivers and passengers. Second, solar-powered vehicles emit no carbon emissions during operation, making them a great option for those looking to reduce their impact on the environment. Internal combustion vehicles emit large amounts of greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change and air pollution. Electric vehicles can also emit carbon emissions if the electricity used to charge the batteries is generated from dirty power sources. However, solar-powered vehicles do not emit carbon emissions as they use clean and renewable energy to run. Third, solar-powered vehicles require less maintenance than internal combustion vehicles and other electric vehicles. Electric motors have fewer moving parts than internal combustion engines, which reduces the need for maintenance and the chances of mechanical breakdown. Plus, there's no need for oil changes, valve adjustments, or spark plug replacements, further reducing maintenance costs. Fourth, charging the batteries of a solar-powered vehicle with solar energy could be a solution to decrease the demand for chargers at charging stations. While most solar vehicles have the option of plugging into fast charging stations, Charging batteries with solar power from the roof could lessen the need for station chargers. Also, if the vehicle could be fully charged by the sun, there would be zero fueling costs. Fifth, solar panels generate electricity to charge the vehicle's battery pack, transforming captured solar radiation into electrical energy. In addition to using the sun to charge the batteries, the option of plugging the car into fast charging stations is maintained. However, solar panel technologies still have low energy efficiency. Photovoltaic cells have a performance of between 15% and 25%, and there are not many that can be placed on the roofs of vehicles. This translates to 80% energy savings in refrigerated trailers compared to diesel-powered ones. Currently in EV, the American company Fisker has developed an ecological vehicle with solar panels on the roof, the Oceanic, which could dethrone Tesla. The rooftop technology called Solar Sky is capable of producing enough energy to travel about 3,000 kilometers a year. In this vehicle, the panels are a system that collaborates with energy storage. Its panels convert the energy from the sun's rays into fuel so that you can travel an extra 4 kilometers per day, equivalent to 1,600 kilometers more per year than with a conventional charge. The Oceanic has a range of 440 kilometers with an 80 kilowatt battery made of nickel, cobalt, and manganese, and a 279 horsepower electric motor. All these features are capable of not only competing with Tesla vehicles, but also dethroning them. There are other more expensive models, such as the Ocean Ultra, whose autonomy is up to 610 kilometers, and its engine has a power of 547 horsepower. For its part, the Extreme aircraft has a range of more than 630 kilometers and an engine power that is also higher, reaching 558 horsepower. The interior of both models was built with recycled materials. Fisker's sports model becomes a convertible and will be manufactured in Austria from 2022, from where it will be delivered to Europe and the US. Its cost will oscillate between $37,000 and $68,000, and there are already more than 31,000 reservations. Auto giants Mercedes and Hyundai have also incorporated solar panels into their previous designs, such as the Hyundai Sonata and the Brit, which is fitted with solar cells on its roof. Solar panel technology has a proven efficiency of 23%, similar to the 20% we have calculated. Thanks to these panels, autonomy is increased to 3,000 kilometers per day. The Mercedes Vision and XX have 117 solar cells on their roof, which increases their range to 25 km. Its price is around $35,000. In addition, there is a vehicle with solar panels that has a range of 1,600 kilometers. Aptera Motors has presented prototypes of electric vehicles with optional solar panels and batteries ranging from 25 to 100 kilowatts, offering autonomy of up to 965 kilometers. Customers who pre-ordered will have to pay between $25,000 and $50,000 per unit. Although the amount of energy captured by solar cells is not enough to fully power vehicles, engineers are exploring options to place more cells in other areas of the vehicle. The automotive industry is in the early stages of the transition to electric propulsion, and the technological innovation of solar cells could influence the definitive change, which is expected